My name is Paul Orschelin. I currently serve as the Vice President for Enrollment and Student Services at Park University in Parkville, Missouri, just north of Kansas City. I have a unique perspective as Client Zero, or whatever you want to call me. As I've gone to different institutions, one of the first things I do is that I have to get EdSites on board here. And because they know how to build trust. And trust is the key to the game here. And it's not just about performance of whatever product, it's about the people and how genuine they are. It's filling a gap in retention strategy that had been there since the beginning of time, and that was the student voice. What's the student saying in this whole relationship? No one could do that effectively. And 7 years ago, they figured out a way to do this. Probably the smoothest technology in my 26 years in higher ed, specifically enrollment management. Week to week implementation process at most. Didn't need a lot of lift from our IT department at all. When you don't have to have a heavy lift from the IT department, it always helps with the ease of that implementation. What I've seen from a retention perspective through using the EdSites technology at my first institution at Missouri Western. Since it was the first time this was being implemented, we split our freshman class of 1,000 students into two with the same academic profiles. 500 received the EdSites outreach from the Chatbots, 500 did not. What we found from there, from a fall to spring semester retention rate, those that interacted with the chatbot retained 12 percentage points higher fall to spring than those that did not. The last two places especially have been incredibly small institutions. And you have staff there that have to do a little bit of everything. Unlike larger institutions that can have a complete staff dedicated just to manage it, we have to juggle multiple priorities. And because of the ease of use, and the accessing the information and communicating with the students, that's okay. Our staff can juggle multiple things and still make EdSites a priority because of the ease of use. I think that's why small schools are thriving with this tool. My experience with our EdSite partners throughout each implementation and just utilizing the tool at each institution has been second to none. When I look at tools like this to bring into my institution, the number one thing I value is the service aspect of that, because I know we're going to have issues here and there, and I know we're going to rely on the availability of that team, the EdSites team, and the responsiveness, again, like I said, unmatched responsiveness, whether it's fix something within the system, which rarely happens, or just bouncing ideas off of them for custom campaigns you might want to run or different things like that. The expertise of the folks at EdSites, we lean on that tremendously as we launch these different campaigns. And I've been very appreciative. And that started at the beginning in the summer of 2018 with Carolina sending me an email and setting up a phone call. And then, yes, I might have been the only client at that time, but it was constant interaction between the two of us to get this thing going, and it still feels like that. When you got almost 250 clients now, so that says a lot for this company, and I think that's why it's so successful.